feel like you were let off the hook a bit with that penalty decision?
No. The referee said the hand was very close from the body, so there's nothing to do with that. We had our chances in the second half, but the problem is we started the game too late. We gave it away in the first half. I think we didn't have enough movement. We were too static, and it was difficult to create some situations. We did create with some 1-2s and stuff like that, but we need to start the games better. We know that. We spoke in the half time that we can, every time that we concede a goal and we are down, it's the only time when we start and we think that now we can take a little bit more risk, now we can go forward, now we can pass forward. We need to start the game like that because we are in a situation where we have to win games and create chances to score goals.
It was a fight back though. You've managed to come away from Goodison Park with a point. What was the key to turning the game around?
To stick to the plan. That's what the manager was very upset with us, to try to stick with the plan that we had during the season, to make it work, even if the things were not going well. We have to stick to what our ideas are, and that's what we did in the second half with much more freedom, much more movement. But as I said, we are 2-0 down. You have nothing to lose, so you start to get more into the game. But
just 15 points from a possible 45 under Ruben Amorim. Are you as players feeling like you're making any improvements?
No, of course you feel it, but the results don't say that. And obviously this club is all about results, and we know that. We are aware of that. We need to be aware of the position we are in the table, and you have to do much more. We have to do much more all together. Me for first. Everyone has to lift the standards of each other and try to push each other to end the season in the best way possible.
Brilliant free kick, and today you're the player of the match. Well done.
Thank you very much.
First, we can get the post-match thoughts of Ruben Amorim. He's been speaking to Jules.
Ruben, it was a crazy end to the game, a completely different second half to the first half that we saw. First of all, talk us through what you saw with that penalty decision right at the end.
No, I think it's a soft touch. It was not from what I saw. I don't like to talk, especially when the game is finished in a few minutes, but I think it was a soft penalty. It was clear.
Are you pleased with the point?
If you start the game without the first half and losing 2-0, it's a good point, but we need to win 3 points and we need to play all the game.
Is that the most disappointing part, the fact that you managed to find yourself in a position to be 2 goals down heading into the second half?
Of course, but that is not the worst part. The worst part is that we have the free men. We are losing ball without any pressure. I mean, we are not doing what's supposed to do, and then it's really hard. And then we suffered 2 goals in second balls, and that was clear that they will create that chances by second balls. We were soft.
How do you go about fixing those problems that you're seeing?
In training, you continue to do the same. That's why in the second half we didn't change nothing. We have to do the same thing, but in a good way.
The 2 goals that were scored today both came from set pieces. Is scoring goals in the team still an issue for you?
Yes, not just scoring goals, but also create a lot of chances. We have to improve on that. But last game also we had set chances. This game also we struggled with scoring goals.
Everyone can see that you so desperately want to make a success at Manchester United. Why haven't you been able to do that consistently so far with the results?
I don't know. If I know, I will change it. We have to continue to think in the next game, and everything we do during the week, we have to use it in the game. And if we do that, we are near to win games like we did in the second half. If we don't, we are not going to win.
How can you make this team better then between now and the end of the season?
In this moment, we need to focus on day by day. We need to survive this season. That is clear, and then to think ahead. But we have so many problems, and then when you go to the game and we let the time pass, it's really hard. Of course, I don't want to say just the negative part. The second half was so much better in your belief, and in the end, I think we were near to win this game also.
Thanks, Ruben.
Thank you.
Ruben Amorim saying it was a good point. He also said if he knew the answers to how to turn this around, he would be doing it, Rio. But also that they need to play the whole game. Did you only see decent Man United play for about 15, 20 minutes there?
Yeah, and up until they scored, they looked like a broken team. They looked like a team that mentally looked broken. They looked scared. They looked scared to take the ball. They looked scared to pass the ball to teammates. They looked scared to take any risks. And one thing you heard about him in what he just said there, he said about we're going to stick to what we do and we're not going to change things. And there's a stubbornness there, which I understand. But I think in today's game, when you watch the game today, there was when you're so scared and you haven't got no confidence to keep playing out and playing good football. That's very difficult, even when you're confident. So sometimes maybe go back to front a little bit. Put this. I don't care. We came in here in our pump when we were flying as a team that were winning things, right? And we used to have to change a little bit of detail.
The ball, everything's towards the ball, and Everton smothered them, and they were more aggressive as well, Everton. So Man United definitely need to mix it up much more. I think the manager's shown a little bit of inexperience in the British game, coming to Goodison. In these circumstances, you've got to turn Everton's defence. They never did that. They encouraged Everton to smother them.
Let's work our way through